Hi Sagittarius, we're going to do your love reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general. As you know, will not, cannot, absolutely not resonate with everyone in every way, so please don't force it. Okay, let's see what's going on. If we can help you guys. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Okay. A new start is coming. So this, already what I'm getting from this, look how they match, and they match my sweater. Already what I'm getting from this is to move forward with a situation that you're in. Could be love, I guess could be, finance or career, but you might have to get past a little bit of ego or feeling bruised and maybe swallow a little bit of pride. I'm getting some sort of pride, like the Strength card with the twist, but you may have to swallow a little bit to let go of some hurt, but it's going to pay off, something like that. Yeah, time for healing. Wow. All right. Very nice. We are going to get into the tarot. Let's do a couple of these key parts. Love these. Just got them. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Unsettled. I just saw this too. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. So there we go. Step out of your comfort zone. What else for that? Thank you. A knot. Unsuccessful plans. So something didn't go your way. I still feel like there's something you're going to have to maybe swallow a little bit of pride. Climbing towards success. So this may be a career reading for some of you. Whichever it applies, just apply it. Wow. These cards are crazy. Misunderstanding and wall. So I think that there's been probably a big misunderstanding. Possibly somebody left a situation and it's eating, it sounds like my situation, it's eating at you because you know there's something that doesn't make sense. Like some way that you were misunderstood, or there's something you don't know or understand why this ended, and the not knowing is eating at you. Frying pan. Trouble and accusations. Yeah, like you were falsely accused maybe, or somebody misunderstood you or misread you. And I think the worst part about it is not knowing what it was. Which, if you don't know what it was, then you can't fix it, right? But it's like you're not even being given that chance. Wow. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Could be a new venture for some of you. All right, let's get into the tarot. Let's see, what does tarot have to say? So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Everything is pre-shuffled. How are you guys? I hope you're good. I pray for you guys every day. Several times a day, actually. Hope you guys will pray for each other. And in the comments, I love to just see where you're watching from, too. I visualize this, network, this web of people of us throughout the universe. I love to be able to connect that. The sun. There's children. So a new child, somebody's pregnant or just having a baby or about to find out they're pregnant. Sun, children, healing. I like that. What else? Let's look at your energy, their energy, recent past. Let's look at overall energy. Please, Spirit. Slow moving. Something's happening, but it's very slow. Oh, some deception. deception, lies, this is trickery. So that's in the overall energy. Somehow I still feel like there's a misunderstanding. Look at that. You might be dealing with the twin. But this is union. Okay, there might be some stability after, wow, death. Wow, we've got a crazy reading here. Everything's flipping out. Okay, the death card, that's an ending. I love it. So there's something toxic that's been going on. Here's truth and clarity. The truth is going to be revealed, and it's been something, jeez, that's been eating at you. Here we go, the Fool card. This is releasing baggage, letting go of everything. I do strongly feel like there's some sort of energy about that you've been misunderstood, and kind of wanting to take that stance of, well, you know, screw it. If you think that way of me, then, you know, I shouldn't have to prove myself. But there's a toss up between that and, but I can't let go because it's not fair, you know, or you don't understand. But if someone doesn't care more, I'm speaking as I'm you. If somebody doesn't care enough to find more out, or to think wrong of you and not figure, you know, talk about the truth, then you kind of, it's like the ego gets in the way and starts going, I can do better. And yeah, you can. So there's that. But there might be a little bit of a need to try and focus on the love rather than the trauma, rather than the negative, you know, to soften the vibe so that the truth can come out. Because if you want the truth, here we have, this is all about truth and clarity. Could also be ethics and virtues, but this is tradition, could be a marriage or a high-level relationship. But there's truth, there's a strong need or want for truth here, and not having it is you know, keeping you in that Eight of Swords energy, feeling trapped. But it's coming. Yes, how about that? Did y'all see that? I need to zoom out maybe so y'all can see these cards. They're literally flipping. Justice will be served. Something is going to balance out. Thank goodness, because a lot of this is going on. A lot of injustices and the wrong person being shut out has been going on. And that's so hard for me. I am so against betrayal and deception, you know. The time for that, there's King of Pentacles. It didn't fall, so I'm going to leave it. But okay, so let's look at recent past. Tell me about the recent past. I might have to grab a new deck. Oh, wow. Two of Cups. Somebody that you love very much and loves you very much. More on that. Definitely a soul connection here. What else? Recent past, please. Are we done with the recent past? I'm going to draw one. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, somebody stopped showing love, this card, I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but this card showed its face a minute ago. But stopped showing love, stopped offering love, pulled their love away, and it was very painful and confusing. There's that I'm feeling this lion as in you know, normally the Strength card is about self-control. And holding back, but I'm feeling it in a little bit of a pride vibe in this reading. So recent past, somebody pulled their love away, but there was a strong love. And there's a lot of focus and grief. You guys are just eaten up by it, but trying not to be, going back and forth. Well, you know, screw them if they don't like me or want me. Is, you know, 1 minute, and then, you know, you do good and try to get over it. I'm just like speaking my story here. Yeah, back and forth on whether even to come back together, cooperate. But the thing about it is, it's like you want to be okay without it, and you really got to try and get to that place. Don't give up. But getting there is very emotional, up and down, back and forth, juggling. It's like, it's just a really uncomfortable, awkward place to be. Your emotions all over the place. Here we have 3 of Pentacles. That's cooperation, collaboration. I do think this person's going to come back. Let's look at Sagittarius person. Their current energy. Wow. So this is success, independence, and then I think your person is going from a, I don't want this, I want to be single, I'm okay on my own, but fighting that, wanting to rush back in. This is, the Knight. Look at that again. So it looks like they're sad too. More on their energy, please. Yeah, they have a lot of love, and they've got it. They shut it off, or you did. Roles can be reversed. But see all that water around her? It's still there. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We also have strong Leo and Taurus and Sag, Libra. Okay, so your person has a lot of love for you, but they're doing the back and forth thing too. Gosh, like you both are, but I think they want to come back. Oh yeah. Success, victory. What's that about? Oh my gosh. Wow. 5 of Cups won't leave us alone here. Why do we have the 6 of Wands? That's being recognized for your value, for everything you did right. You guys are questioning everything you did. Please stop. Please turn that to everything all the ways that you're valuable. In all the ways that you gave. This is an equal give and take vibe we've got twice. Okay, how does Sagittarius person view the situation? Thank y'all. Wow. I'm telling you, this person, I feel like you've been through the ringer with this person. So much pain, but there's just so much love that it's like, ugh, why can't I get past this? Step out of your comfort zone because a new start is coming. Remember, we also had misunderstanding, and now we have time for healing. Unsettled times, need to plan a new beginning. Let go, I bet, of that ladder, misunderstanding, birth. And here's that, I think this misunderstanding is somebody maybe got the wrong idea of you. What else? Sagittarius. Wow. Bit of passionate new beginning. So I asked, how do they view the situation? I think, didn't I? But a passionate new beginning, healing, wanting to let things. So this 4 of Swords, this is taking a time out and taking a break and a breather. But see the swords right here, he's not done. He's just healing. This isn't over. It's not over. Tell me, oh wow, I was about to say how they see moving forward. They're coming back in. To a cut. I mean, this is a new beginning in love. It's coming back. So if you're not thinking about anyone specifically, this could be someone new, but this reading has a very strong vibe of somebody that you're separated from. Yeah, look, why did I said separated? Somebody that's pulled back. Communication. Somebody that stopped communicating abruptly, maybe ghosted. Let's see if we can get some advice. Somebody that broke your heart. Advice, please. Self-love. That 9 of Cups is self-love. Wow. I don't know. Too many. We can look at them, but we'll put them back. It's been a long road. 10 of Wands is not giving up. There's healing again, Aquarius energy. And you may need to make a decision. What's that? Oh, I said I wasn't going to take this. 2 of Wands, please. There it is, the Strength card I've been feeling. There's a pride. You know, pride can protect you in certain situations, but if it's not getting better, there might be a need to swallow your pride. This person's coming towards you. I've been saying this a lot lately, and I think I'm going to say it again. If there's someone that you want to come towards you, if there's someone that you're calling in, manifesting, you know, healing with, wanting an apology, look at this, instability and a return. Don't cut them off right when you hear from them. You know what I mean? It's like, and I'm guilty of this, it's like, why aren't they calling? Why aren't they calling? I wish they would, you know, you could go months or weeks or days without hearing from them and have all this, you know, upset built up. And you want to know the truth. You want to know what happened. You want to hear from them. But then the minute they reach out, we throw back an attitude. You know, don't do that. Not if you want the truth. Not if you want the apology. Not if you want the reconciliation. Let it warm up. Let them reach out. Say, hi, how are you? Tell them the truth. It's nice to hear from you. You know, because once you start talking, I'm not saying sweep it under the rug. Once you start talking and communicating again, those things will come up. And then you can say, hey, I'm hurt. I don't want to go through this again. You know, let's talk about it. Let's rebuild something stable or whatnot. Or here are my standards. This is what I need. And if it doesn't work, you know, if it's not a fit, it's not a fit. I will, you know, take my space and you know, be on my own path. But these are my standards. This is how I want a relationship to be for me to give myself. And if they can't meet those standards, then at that point you say, okay, well, maybe the timing's off or whatever, but I wish you the best. And leave it on good terms. Don't snap. Don't snap. Okay? Don't snap when they reach out. All right, Sagittarius. Let me see. Wait, there might be one more card I want to do. Here it is. Okay, real quick. Can I get one more message for Sag, please? You will hear from them, Sag. Don't snap at them, okay? If you feel like you're in a twin flame relationship and you haven't checked out my extendeds are really, really good. I don't do them very often, but they're timeless. So, and I'm going to do more this month, but the ones I already have are so good, you know. So feel free to check those out. They're on Vimeo. The more loving care you give yourself, the more you have to give others. Strong energy about self-love here. I don't know if I emphasize that enough. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. Look at that. I have found the one that my soul loves. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Isn't that powerful? Ooh, I want more. I need more. Thank you all. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. That doesn't mean you haven't already met him. I never want you guys to wait for someone, though. Never, never. You got to go on with your own happy life. Be your best. Be the person that you would want to be with. Make your bed in the morning. Splash water on your face. Somebody's wearing red pajamas. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. And you know it, Sag. You know it. We just forget sometimes. Wow. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Beautiful. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful for you, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye, Sag.